Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Earlier today, I uploaded my interview with Yoni Assia, who's the founder and CEO of eToro. So be sure to check out that interview. Guys, hit the thumbs up button. Let's hit 500 likes. Leave a comment below and subscribe if you're new here. Thank you. Let's jump into the news. Huge growth in Bitcoin whales after the price rallied to 11,000. So this is very interesting, guys, because the data shows that the number of Bitcoin whales has grown 40% week over week. And the number of accounts is with $1 million in Bitcoin is what is considered to be a whale. So if you have an account with $1 million of Bitcoin, that's how they're using, or that's what they're using as a benchmark for whales. So very interesting. A lot of Bitcoins moving back on the exchange, and it shows that these folks are seeing the bullish momentum and, of course, the potential for higher prices. So that's a very key signal. That's a very key signal there. So let me give you some more details. The number of Bitcoin whales has hit 18,000 after a sudden increase in the last few days. A Bitcoin whale in this instance refers to the number of accounts with more than $1 million of Bitcoin. And this is according to the data provided by Glassnode. The 40% surge coincided with the recent boost in the price of Bitcoin. And this is after Bitcoin has flatlined in the low 9,000s for weeks. Bitcoin's price suddenly broke 10,000 and then went to $11,000 in a matter of days. So very bullish, of course, and we have to let it play out, right? I always tell you guys, let these rallies play themselves out because there are bull traps. We all know that. But we do know as well is that the Bitcoin halving took place in May, and historically you've seen a start of a bull run, or I should say a bull market, not a bull run. A bull run would be what happened in 2017. You have them on the the micro and the macro level. And I'm excited to see what is going to unfold for the rest of the summer, but things could go to the opposite way, right? We could crash back down to 9,000. I don't think we're going to go to 6,000 like some people are saying. I think that's too bearish, but there's ups and downs on the way up, right? You have a rally up, you build a new high, and then you build also a new support level, a higher support level, but it usually bounces off that support level multiple times. So you guys kind of know how this works, but this is very interesting that the whale activities has increased week over week. So since this is based on blockchain data, it doesn't necessarily mean that there are now 16,000 Bitcoin millionaires. It just refers to the number of accounts that contain at least $1 million worth of Bitcoin, whether they are exchange accounts looking after other people's money or multiple accounts owned by the same people. So very interesting. Some of it is certainly this, right? That it's exchanges moving Bitcoin around, but I do believe some whales are coming back into the fray here to get involved in the market, and of course because the price is rallying, guys. So very interesting data here, and certainly bullish the more activity that we see coinciding with the rise in the price. And some very bullish news here. I always tell you guys to think of this from a business standpoint. The investments being made to start up exchanges, to start up crypto solutions and services and different companies that service the infrastructure of the market, right? It takes time, money, resources, hiring people. So why are these folks putting that money and investment in now? Because they see the potential to make significant amount of money, right? You try to get into the market as early as possible, set up shop, and we're seeing a lot of these companies are looking to possibly do IPOs. We talked about Coinbase looking to possibly do an IPO, and we see a lot of mining companies like Bitmain looking to do IPOs. Well, a crypto derivatives exchange is getting a Nasdaq listing in Q3. And I believe this will be the first. So newly launched derivatives platform Equus, if I'm saying that right, .io, is set to become the United States' first publicly traded crypto exchange later this year through a backdoor listing on the Nasdaq. Very interesting. Its operator, Hong Kong-based Diginex, announced Thursday it is combining Equus.io with Singapore's 8i Enterprises Acquisition Corp, a special purpose acquisition company listed on the Nasdaq. And the special purpose acquisition company is also known as a SPAC. So SPACs are shell companies that use funds from their initial public offerings, IPOs, to acquire target companies, bringing them public through the back door around since the 1990s. They've experienced something of a renaissance in the recent years, with the total amount raised hitting a record $13.6 billion in 2019, more than 4 times the $3.2 billion in 2016. So very interesting strategy that they have here. And this exchange, guys, is newly launched. Once again, Equus.io is an institutional oriented exchange with a team from the traditional derivative space. The ambition is to expand the still nascent crypto derivative scene to hundreds of times the size of the spot market, just like traditional markets. I've been saying it forever. Their goal is to position this crypto asset class just like the stock market or the ETF or the precious metals, right? That's where we're headed, guys. Mainstream adoption, full coverage, full regulations, full laws, full data analytics, research, white glove service, everything that exists, guys, in the current financial markets. That is what crypto is coming to crypto. It's going to be positioned. And what's cool about crypto is it is global, and there's no gatekeepers like there is for certain stocks. Like, okay, if you're in some other country, you may not be able to buy Tesla because you're in that respect. Well, Bitcoin can be accessed anywhere, any country, as long as there's an exchange, right? Someone can even send it to you. The market is so huge, guys. There's so many on-ramps, so many people that now have access to this asset class. So very, very interesting move here, the way they're using this backdoor. But what's great about it, it's more exposure for the asset class. As Coinbase, as this company, as the other companies that are coming, and we talked about Ripple as well, looking to do an IPO, more exposure for the crypto companies, further validating the asset class. And that's so important. And here's another example, guys, of expansion taking place. CoinList launches professional exchange in bid to become one-stop shop for token investing and trading. So the investments, the building, the acquisitions, the mergers are taking place. Token sale platform CoinList is furthering its push into digital asset trading with the launch of a professional exchange venue, the company announced Thursday. The firm, which previously announced the launch of an exchange following an investment from who? Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey in 2019. You talk about a whale, right? Jack Dorsey's a big believer in Bitcoin and crypto, and he's putting his money where his mouth is the best known for conducting the token sales of projects including Filecoin, Definity, and Blockstack. The new exchange platform, dubbed CoinList Pro, is effectively an upgrade of the exchange it launched last year, adding features like a live order book and multiple order types. It also marries the firm's token sale offering with secondary trading, said President Andy Bromberg. That will improve some of the frictions investors and traders previously faced following a token distribution after a sale, he said. So, guys, they're making the on-ramps as easy as possible. I'm talking about white glove service and reducing any friction that maybe make it difficult for big money and institutions to come and invest in different token sales, guys. And as I've stated in this channel for years, we are headed to the token economy. Crypto started it. Everything will be tokenized on the blockchain. And we see even the central banks around the globe are building their CBDCs. Today, we got an update here. Actually, Chris Giancarlo, former CFTC chairman, tweeted this. The Bank of England appoints Accenture as the technology delivery partner for the real-time gross settlement service renewal program. So they're looking to certainly build out their CBDCs around the digital pound, of course. So they're going to leverage Accenture and all the central banks. We know the United States, the Federal Reserve, is building the digital dollar, and we see the Chinese, they're building their digital yuan, and the Japanese digital yen, and so forth. Everything will be tokenized. All fiat currencies are going to be tokenized. Now, what's interesting is that they're using Accenture's system here, and we know Accenture is a big partner of Ripple's, and these documents are on Accenture's website, by the way. And I am currently in contact with the folks at Accenture to get an interview to talk about the work they're doing with the digital dollar. I don't know if it's going to be confirmed, so I'm not saying it's confirmed, but I am in contact with them, and I'll try my best to get an interview for you guys so I can bring that content to you. I think as investors, we want to be as informed informed as possible, right? We want to have the facts. We want to learn and keep an eye on the market and hear directly from the people that are building. That is why I bring you guys all these interviews, and it's for my own edification, and it's also for you guys, so you guys can learn like what is going on, and you can strategize, and you can know what to do with your portfolio and see the future of the market. So guys, what do you think about the Bitcoin whale growth here week over week and all the great news, all the building that's happening in the market? It's all being primed, being set up for the growth of this asset class. Leave your comments below, thumbs up, and I'll talk to you all later.